Well, shit. I wanted to update everyone. God, we're in a worldwide quarantine. Cut my hair off. I actually shaved it, but it's growing in slowly but surely. A lot of shit has happened in the past year, and I'm not exactly sure where to start, but essentially, COVID was the best thing to ever happen to me. I just had this time that I never had before, and I was able to pursue things that I never was able to put time into. My work schedule like really freed up, really changed, and then I was able to spend more time, writing, more time practicing, more time playing guitar, and I wanted to make this video specifically to talk about. I'm in a new musical project. I filmed some stuff recently. I want to share that with you guys because shit is getting real. Shit is getting real. Shit is getting real. Oh, shit is next level, and I'm really excited to share that. So I have a good friend of mine named Robert. We met on Instagram on a Dance Gavin Dance hashtag group kind of thing, and he literally posted, "Who wants to start a swancore band?" And I'm like, I do. And I had no idea where Robert lived. I was like, well, where are you from? I'm like, you could be from anywhere in the fucking world. And he was like, oh, New Jersey. And I'm like, oh shit, like I'm from Pennsylvania. Like, whereabouts in Jersey? And he was like, turns out he was only 2 hours from me. And we jammed a few times, but back then I was in a different project and we were looking for guitarists, and the commute was pretty long, so we stayed in touch, but we connected, and we obviously had a lot of similar musical interests. We were writing a song a while ago. We never finished it, but over quarantine we actually were busy, and there's a video on my Instagram, on my YouTube, where it's kind of behind the scenes of
give him a little sneak,
us writing and recording music together via virtual. The whole Zoom life kind of shit. That's 2020 in a nutshell. And we finally got together to record a little something. This song, it was interesting. So Robert had shown me a riff that he wrote over the internet, and I kind of like just took it and was trying to come up with melodies and lyric ideas and stuff. And I remember writing the lyrics kind of just like on the spot. He was playing the riff over Zoom or Skype or whatever, however we were doing it, and I was just like, all right, just loop this part, loop this part, loop this part, and I was just like singing along to melodies and stuff. I would just kind of hear it in my head, and the lyrics kind of just wrote themselves. We were just like tackling it in sections, like we were doing like, all right, let's do the intro. All right, let's do the verse. Let's do the pre-chorus. Let's do the chorus. Let's do this funky part.
Who wrote the lyrics?
He did.
Do you try to get like the key or the sound of the song to like relate to like the lyrics
to the music?
Like if it's a happy song, you'll play in a major, or sad song, play in a minor. Or if you're mixing and matching.
It's a happier up tempo song.
The lyrics are kind of dark, actually.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't
dark, but like with a light at the end of the tunnel kind of vibe.
Ultimately, I pulled from a dark time in my life. It's from the perspective of someone who is in a toxic relationship and they know it, but they want to get out, but they just keep going back and back, and it's just not healthy. So I kind of wrote it from that perspective. There's a lyric in it that's like,
got this commotion going on in my head, and I don't know if I can pick up the pieces again.
I wrote that. That line reflects the whole song. It's like I have all this noise in my head and all these voices and things that are telling me to do this or do that, and I don't know what the right decision to make is, so I'm just gonna kind of roll with it. It's also knowing that you're in a bad relationship and also having an outlet to like, music was my escape. Like, this is what makes me feel alive. This is what gets me high. I need to do this more. That was where I felt alive, where I felt unconditionally happy. When I'm creating and when I'm writing and when I'm playing, there's no other feeling like it. Feels like I'm high. Feels like I'm on drugs.
Drugs are bad. You shouldn't do drugs. Okay, that.
But the recording process for Retrace Embrace, like it was so smooth. Like we wrote it over quarantine. We rehearsed it maybe once or twice after we wrote it. Then we played it acoustic in front of people, which is hilarious because that's been like one of my biggest fears is playing music in front of people. I thought it sounded really good, like together, just like it just made sense. It just worked. So when we were recording it,
It's that behind the scenes kind of shit. Yeah, we're churning it out right now. Me and this guy over here. I'm gonna do another one. But we're getting to the part where we all fell apart. Fighting to bend, but I'll never break.
when I heard back my takes over the instruments,
We're getting to the part where we all fell apart. Yeah, harmonies right there. Yeah. Fighting to bend, but I'll never break.
I was like, fuck, like this is fucking real. Very awesome to hear what I'm imagining and what I'm actually hearing and how it's like coming together. That was really exciting because I just felt so in tune with my voice and my instrument. These takes that I'm doing on the recording, you can hear it. They're clean. There's not a lot of error. Obviously, some of the takes like they weren't exactly what I was going for, so I had to like redo them. But a lot of them are like solid. And looking back at this footage, I was just blown away. Like it was incredible to see. I'm so happy that I did it. Like that's forever. Like it's recorded. Minus some stupid shit happening during like when you're trying to find the melody, you're trying to find the note. It's funny to see that in action, like real time. Like there's definitely in the video. There's times where I'm like, what am I doing right now? It just sounds like very fresh, very real and honest, and that's what I want it to be. This whole process, it's becoming more real every day. I'm excited. The guys are excited.
Rob, what do you have to say about Retrace Embrace over here?
Retrace Embrace is the banger.
Dude, is it?
And we actually got to jam with those guys recently. I haven't jammed with people in a minute. Fuck, man, I was anxious. I guess that's a good word to use. I had no idea what I was in for, kind of, and it was sick. The vibe there was very positive. It was very kind of like freeform. Everyone was just kind of chilling out, cracking jokes, and just having fun. And that's what it's all about.
I recorded the last 4 minutes because I was like, if I don't do this, nobody's going to believe me.
No one's gonna get to see this gold.
It's your boys. We're out here.
You know, I seriously want to, tour the world and record music and do all of that. But like, I love it and I want to have fun too. So kind of jamming with those guys kind of reinforced that. It was like,
Dude, those screams are fucking sick. Hell yeah. I was not expecting that. I was like, yeah, the drums feel so heavy, and then the scream, I was like, whoa, he's doing it! He's reading my mind!
oh yeah, music's supposed to be fun, right? Like, did you forget? Because I fucking forgot. I was in a fucking shitbag mental state for a long time, and still, I'm not perfect, but I'm in a good place at the moment. Tomorrow, maybe not, but right now, I'm in a good place. That's all, folks. Jesus, so it's such an aha moment, I guess. Very cathartic, it just feels right. And I'm no signs of slowing. So yeah, I'm very excited to kind of share it with the world and share it with you guys, because this whole thing has been about my journey and what I've been up to and all the shit I deal with. It's all real. So I want to share that, and this next part of my life is all about that too.